guys, I'm Katie Nolan, bringing you all the headlines that you need to know for Friday, December 7th. Today we've got a guy who shot his girlfriend over the zombie apocalypse and Pizza Hut perfume, plus an update on what the hell happened to me this week. All that and more right here on your Guyism Speed Round. Florida's hosting the 2013 Python Challenge next month, where they'll award $1,000 to whoever kills the longest snake and $1,500 to whoever kills the most. Best case scenario here, there'll be two very rich snakes down in Florida. Lots of dead people. A mall in Maine fired their Santa Claus because parents and children complained that he was rude and nasty and wouldn't even let a couple kids sit on his lap. Ha! Good job, kid. You just got Santa fired. Have fun with your coal, you little dick. A new study suggests that having kids actually makes you less likely to die a premature death. Didn't say anything about living, though, because you don't get to do that. Danny DeVito and Rhea Perlman are reportedly working on it, which is Hollywood speak for realizing they don't have too many other options. Jerry Sandusky has filed an appeal against the decision to revoke his $59,000 a year pension because he still thinks he's entitled to it. Basically, his point is no matter what happened since then, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into earning that money. And the janitor at Penn State can confirm that. Pizza Hut in Canada is launching Eau de Pizza Hut, a perfume that's made to smell like when you open one of their boxes of pizza. They only made like 100 bottles, so if you weren't able to get your hands on one, you can always just take an old cardboard box and rub it all over your body, and then poop. Last week, a man stole a Salvation Army kettle in front of an Ohio mall, but this week, he returned it. Sounds like someone had a change of heart. Woo! People going to see The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey in 3D are saying that it made them really nauseous because of the higher than normal frame rate. I'm still not entirely convinced it has nothing to do with Gollum's face and his mannerisms in general. Blech. No, not on the laptop. A recent Nielsen survey found that young people are the largest group of internet users who use social media while pooping. Suddenly, Instagramming their food doesn't seem so bad. A real estate mogul from San Diego put a billboard up over a popular highway saying that he's looking for a Latina girlfriend for Christmas. If you are or know one, you can email him at christmaslatina@aol.com. Go ahead, don't be embarrassed. He's the one with the AOL account. Antivirus pioneer John McAfee has finally been caught after a very long, drawn-out process of trying to find him. It's weird because he was like updating his blog and still thought he was going to get away. Maybe he thought that the cops were just like his software. You update it as much as you want, but it's still not going to catch anything. A guy in Long Island shot his girlfriend because he was so angry that she wasn't taking the possibility of a zombie apocalypse seriously enough. And luckily she lived. So I was kind of a skeptic about this whole zombie apocalypse thing, but you've kind of proved your point, because you're a dead man walking. I look like one of those things outside of like a car dealership. Right, guys? No? Okay, so as expected, almost every question was about what the hell happened this week. Basically, long story short, I went to that Christmas party on Tuesday night. It was open bar. I thought there was gonna be food. There wasn't a lot of food. Came home, went to sleep, woke up late the next day and was like, damn it, I'm gonna miss my upload time. Came over to my computer and picked it up and was like, we've got bigger issues than that. The thing that's the craziest though is that normally I'll put my computer right next to my bed when I go to sleep. For some reason that night, I didn't. I put it a couple feet away from my bed. The next day, when the puke situation happened, I looked right next to my bed, no puke. But the spot where my laptop was now, all puke. So like, why? Why would I go out of my way and put in all this extra effort just to fuck myself? Am I Octomom? There's no way to explain it other than it was a very dumb decision. You guys can laugh at it. I'll laugh at it as soon as this is paid off. What's more important to you, alcohol or the speed round? What were you drinking that had you puking without waking up? Where can I buy some Not Your Puke the drink? Are we doing this? All right. I think I had a Wells Banana Bread beer, a Scrumpies, multiple shots of Dr. McGillicuddy's. Why do I always do that? There was some sort of a fancy martini-ish thing. All of that multiplied by like 4. 3. What have you learned from your latest escapade? That I shouldn't have a social life. It just wasn't meant to be me and people. And also that Pedialyte shouldn't come in bubblegum flavor. No liquid should come in bubblegum flavor. There's plenty of other liquids that are delicious that you could emulate with your liquid formula than bubblegum. I understand it's made for kids, but I don't think any kid's ever drinking a glass of water like, ooh, I wish this tasted like something chewy. It doesn't make sense. If you could turn invisible, what would you do and why? I would go around and puke on all of your laptops while you're sleeping. So you'd wake up in the morning and be like, whoa, I don't even remember that happening. What is the worst Christmas tradition? What is that called? Not Secret Santa. Yankee swap. It's evil. Christmas is a time of giving. Yankee swap is 100% based on taking. Because with Secret Santa, you could get somebody who just gets you something shitty. And you're like, oh, thanks for the pens, Lisa. But at least you didn't once have an iPad in your hands and then you left the party with pens. Hi, Katie, I live in Mexico. I'm really enjoying the speed round. Tomorrow's my birthday. What has been your worst birthday present? Feliz cumpleaños, Livio Ramirez. I don't speak Spanish, so if I didn't get that right, I'm sorry. My birthday's in January, so after the age of like 7, we stopped really doing birthday presents because I had just gotten like everything I wanted for Christmas. Best and worst things about being a bartender. Best was always definitely the money. Straight cash, homie. Worst is the people you have to deal with. I think a lot of people don't understand like what good bar etiquette is, not even just tipping wise, just like string ordering. Do you know what that is? Like when someone's waving you down forever and you finally go over and you're like, okay, what do you want? And you're like, okay, what do you guys want? Okay, a vodka soda. Hold on. Jenny, get off your phone. No, call him later. What are you drinking? Wait, hey. What do you want? She's right, you gotta tell her, she's right here. Do you know how annoying that is? And then there's also the part where everybody you're serving assumes you're not college educated because you're behind the bar. I used to work at a bar over near like BU and BC, and kids would be like, hey, did you go to college? And I was like, no, I just don't know. I don't know anything about anything. Why don't you hand me that $20 bill and we'll see if you get the right change back. Hope for the best. If you could have any animal as your trusty steed, what would it be and what would you call it? Definitely a wombat. And I would call it, I don't know. I'm not good at naming animals. I've never had any animals. I feel like I just end up calling it Bubba. This just looks like a Bubba. Love wombats. I think it's because they're so cute, but really vicious. I think I can relate to that. Okay, that's gonna do it for your speed round, guys. I know this was kind of a long one, but I feel like you sort of deserved it because you haven't had me, or you're just annoyed and you're like, nobody even cares. Either way, it happened. I do have a speed round that was supposed to be uploaded the morning of the incident. It's all edited. I'm gonna ask my boss if I can upload that to this channel, the Guyism channel, this weekend, and if that's a no-go, then I'll put it on my own personal channel, which you can always find the link to at the little splash page at the end. If you enjoyed this video, or if you missed me, or if you're in a fantastic mood, please click the like button, share this with your friends, subscribe to our channel, and be sure to leave a comment down below letting me know which part had you rolling on the ROFL. And if you haven't ROFL'd today, there'll be a link in the description to a video that will make you do so. Enjoy your Fridays and your Saturdays and your Sundays. Drink responsibly, and I'll see you all back here on Monday with more headlines that you need to know. I have to say, I love you guys who are writing on the speed round I uploaded yesterday saying, oh, your boss should totally pay for it. No, he shouldn't. This would be like if you had your holiday party at your office and you got hammered and everybody went home and you somehow managed to stay in your building and just puked all over your cubicle. And then when you came in the next day, you were like, well, I don't remember doing it, but I can't use this computer.